Good morning. Can you believe it's Memorial Weekend? That's right, Memorial Day is Monday, and we're almost halfway through the year. Now, Memorial Day, as we know, is a day of remembrance for those servicemen and women that gave their lives for the country, who made the ultimate sacrifice. Now, sometimes we forget that and we think it's the 3-day weekend for the kickoff of summer, but I always like to anchor back to what the purpose of the holiday is, what the sense of the holiday is. I like to remember Memorial Day is in remembrance of those that gave their lives, where Veterans Day is an observation or in honor of all those that served. But today is Memorial Day. What practice I want to share with you that I want to maybe encourage you to try is, on most holidays, I try to anchor back to the purpose of the holiday by studying something about it, by say with Memorial Day, reading an article of remembrance or reading something about a military history or a battle or about a personality or a biography, something that kind of reminds me of the day and kind of nurtures me. And to that end, I want to share with you one of my favorite books. And I'm not going to do a book report, which I do every Sunday. I just want to share one of my favorite books. And before I share it with you, I want to let you know I have recommended this book to a few dozen people, and not one of them, almost all of them read it. And almost every single person agrees with me it might be the best book they ever read. And I'm going to tell you, so I'm going to share a book about a naval battle, and I want to let you know, I'm not a military buff, I'm not a military historian, I'm not big into reading about battles. I do love reading about people that do extraordinary things, and this book certainly talks about that. And so when I recommend this book, it's not because I'm, full of testosterone and I'm, warrior. It's just an unbelievable book about, honor and sacrifice and courage. And so I'm going to share with you, here's the book I'm talking about, Last Stand of the Tin Can Sailors by James Hornfischer. It is probably one of the best books I have ever read. I will tell you, it's about, if I remember, I have both the hard copy and I've listened to the Audible. The hard copy is about 500 pages. I don't actually have it here with me now, but it's in my other house. But it is a great book, and it takes about 60 or 80 pages to kind of really invest into the book. And the reason why is it's a little bit disorienting when you start, because it's talking about it's talking about the naval hierarchy and the different types of naval configurations, and what type of shipping groups there are, and then the types of ships, and then it talks to you about the different captains and officers of the ships, and then it tells you where they're deployed. And so there's a lot of information that gets really confusing. What I would tell you, don't worry about it. Don't try to master that as you get through your first 50, 60 pages. Don't worry about all the names. Don't worry about the types of ships, the names of the ships. Don't worry about any of that stuff, because when you're done with the book, I promise you're going to have command of it all. But around page 60, 70, 80, I tell people, worst case, 100, by page 100, you will become fully invested in this book. And I can tell you without a doubt that once I hit page, somewhere between 80 and 100, I didn't put the book down until I finished it. I think I read it for like 8 or 9 hours straight. I didn't care. It will 100% draw you in. It's a complete nonfiction. You might see, if you're reading my screen right now, it has to do with one of the greatest naval battles, not only of U.S. history, but of world history. It's unbelievable. You can get it here on Audible, or on Amazon. It's only like $14-15. You can get it overnight. You can, of course, get it on your Kindle. You get it downloaded on Apple Books. You get it on Audible. I actually like reading this book. I have a ton of notes in this book. There's so much to learn. There's so much to inspire you that I like the hard copy. It's not a hard copy. It's a soft copy. I like that book. It is a great book, and there's no better book if you want to really get connected to today's holiday, whether you read it this weekend or not. But if you want to get connected to the holiday, if you want to just get a sense of what the military is like and what American exceptionalism really was, read this book. With that, I hope you and your family enjoy a Memorial Day weekend. I hope you get a chance to have some remembrance, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks so much.